Score Drinker or Eclipse only. I think Eclipse is like across the board just kind of overpowered. Like when I was looking through the patch notes, I was just like, okay, this shit's just obviously overpowered. I'm trying to figure out what MMR my accounts are right now, so I'm like, I haven't touched any of my Smurfs in so long, but like now that I'm playing preseason, I'm just like, I should just figure out where my Smurfs are at, because like it really doesn't matter. Like if I don't get jungle, like I don't care. I'm not gonna sit there and play support or beg some guy to let me like put jungle even though he doesn't want to play support or something. I can just switch accounts and go queue up on another one. Like I don't care about playing main or whatever, grinding ranked or whatever. Like the season's over, I don't give a shit. But and the queues are long. The queues are disgustingly long. I waited like 20 minutes for a game, and like I'm not even that high ranked. I was like master. The guys in my games were like, yeah, I waited like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? No one wants to play. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so Eclipse, like I was just reading the patch notes and I'm just like, this Eclipse shit just seems obviously overpowered. But like at the same time, so like Eclipse is probably the best choice on Vi, and it's probably the best choice on a lot of characters. But at the same time, like there's some characters where obviously there's like other ones that are much better out, I guess. But like the thing is, like Eclipse doesn't actually have like a good synergy with Vi or anything. It doesn't. Like I don't really want the Omnivamp that much. It's okay, but it's not that useful. You know, I'm not like having these long sustained fights or whatever where Omnivamp is like really doing a shit ton for me. It's just like an okay stat. And then like the shield thing that you get like all these shields over and over, like that's not helpful. I already have shields. I'm bi. That's my passive. I get shields when I like use an ability on something, and then I get like another shield again like pretty quickly. Like people, and I see this shit in Twitch chat all the time. Like I know it's kind of like, you know, mean, I guess I'm just making fun of like bad players or whatever, but they're like, dude, like this one's really good on Vi because like you get a shield, and like Vi has shields, so like it really, you know, you're just stacking up all the shields. It's really the powerful synergy. You're just like adding all these shields together, and I'm just like, that's not a synergy. That just means your shield will not come into effect as much, because like you have a shield on top of a shield. This one shield might not actually do anything because it might just burn through the other shield. Like that's not a synergy. That's an anti-synergy. That's two things that are making each other less effective. If you just have one shield, you're much more likely to get a good use of the shield than if you have two shields, you know? It's not saying it's never going to happen. You might get both shields being useful sometimes, but like that's not a synergy. That is the example of an anti-synergy. So it's just like when I'm looking at this patch notes and I'm like barely like there's such a long patch notes, I'm like fucking half even paying attention like at some point because I'm just so tired of reading it. I'm just like, okay, this Eclipse shit just looks blatantly overpowered compared to the other ones that just by the numbers and stuff, but it actually doesn't look like something I would want as Vi. It looks like something I would not want as Vi. So, and they did hotfix nerf it, but it's still really strong, I'm pretty sure. And like my thoughts on it are basically just like, I don't want to take this. I want to try other stuff like Divine Sunder looks interesting, Trinity, maybe play around with it. I'm trying to been trying to play around with like Duskblade and Stalker, or like whatever the fucking blade is, Prowler's Claw. Like those look like fun, maybe not like overpowered, but fun, interesting, you know. But like I know at the same time at the back of my head that like the Eclipse is just really fucking, even though it's not actually what I would realistically want if it was fair and balanced, it's just probably the best choice. I think bruiser setups for Vi, like, they're okay. There's definitely a time and place where like a bruiser setup is actually the superior choice, but at the same time, like, it just feels like a lot less like I can carry if I build kind of like a bruiser setup. I have to like, my approach for Vi has always basically been like, I want to start off with like a big burst of damage in terms of items so that I can like get the ball rolling and everything, and then after that I can kind of like branch out towards like I have to get at least a little bit of resistance. I can get like mostly damage but some resistance, or I can get like kind of an in-between of like a little bit of resistance and a little bit of damage or whatever, or like mostly resistance and a little bit of damage. So like I get to start off with a bunch of damage, and then I can branch between like almost all damage but not quite, or like, you know, some damage and some resistance. So like I do that sometimes. Like if you look at my match history, sometimes there'll be games where it's just like, you know, I get like warriors, and then just like because I want to be cheap about it, I get like this is season 10. I mean, it doesn't apply anymore really, but like I get this stupid vision thing, which I can't even find because my aim set's a total fucking mess. It's Unblock Glaive because it's cheaper than Yomu's, and then just after that go straight to like, you know, a stopwatch and a like Styrax and Black Cleaver or whatever. Styrax, by the way, seems pretty strong right now, I think. I felt pretty good about Styrax at the moment, but I don't know anything. Oh, right. Also, you were saying Gore Drinker maybe good on Vi. I don't think it'd be terrible, but the thing is, the Tiamat active is really not that great on Vi. Like, you don't need it for your clear at all, and it doesn't fit anywhere in your combo. Like, if you play Vi for like 10 games and try building Gore Drinker every game, you'll just be like, holy shit, this fits like nowhere in my combo. Like, I'm Q-autoing people and trying to like put my fucking Gore Drinker or whatever in. Like, it doesn't do anything. My cursor is bugged, which is a really epic bug for my games. Yeah, my clear is a little slower, but you can speed it back up. The way you speed your clear again is by taking, like, if you take Ravenous Hunter, because they changed Ravenous Hunter to Omnivamp as opposed to ability damage. Ability damage was total trash on Vi. It was really strong on some characters, but not Vi, which is too bad. But once now that they've changed it to Omnivamp, you can just take it every game if you want to. Like, Relentless Hunter is still fine and everything, so I have it right now actually, so I can't really show it to you. Like, I'm actually already lower health than I would otherwise be. Not that it matters, because I still haven't even used my refillable potion. But, like, you'll notice it quite a lot if you take it, I think. And you can just kind of, like... You can, like, give 0 fucks when you're doing Raptors, for example. And you can sort of do that even without it, honestly. Like, it's just really healthy, like, clearing jungle right now. I don't know what it is, but... Like, you don't have to give a single fuck about anything, it feels like. What's overrated? Ravenous Hydra or Ravenous Hunter or whatever. Also, take care, Chase. Thanks for the host again. Really crazy, unexpected. Because like I feel like, you know, a lot of people don't really want to like support me or anything I do anymore. But I don't know, Chase is a really good guy, I guess. He kind of like, I feel like I see that with Chase like a lot. You know, Chase is, you know, he's never done anything bad. He's not a bad guy or anything at all like that, but like he always like is the sort of person that would like give people a chance no matter like who they are or whatever. Like he's too nice to like just be a total piece of shit to people, like just because like, you know, they've made a mistake or have like done some bad things or whatever. And I think that's really respectable. I know some people probably like would think otherwise. They'd be like, nah, Chase should, you know, be like a total piece of shit to this guy because I don't like him and I think like he's done some shitty things or whatever. And like I guess there's an angle you can view it like that, but at the same time, like I think it's actually really respectable to be able to view people as like flawed and being able to still be people even if they've you know, not been perfect in their choices, I guess. So just to say, like, it's unexpected for anyone to host me. Like, I've gone hosted like once in the past like year or some shit, but it's not crazy to have received it from Chase at the same time, just because like he's just such a like good-natured person, I feel like. So shout out to the guy. You build deep blade after reset? Not necessarily, but I think it's pretty solid too. Like if it's between 2 long swords and a pink or whatever, I'd rather get a deep blade than a pink, or a deep blade long sword and a pink. You know what I mean? That's what I was just talking about last game. I was saying that to Chase in all chat just randomly. Like, by the way, like you can pick up deep blade sometimes. Like if it's into your buy decently, it's actually not that bad. Like it'll delay my mythic item a bit, yeah, but like it's definitely more efficient and offers more to you than having an extra longsword, right? Yeah, the fact that it's Omnivamp is helpful, but it's also just like, even before it was Omnivamp, it still would have been a decent pickup sometimes. It's just that before you were really limited on item slots, and you kind of had to rush towards your warrior enchantment as fast as you could. But now, like, you don't have to rush towards your warrior enchantment as much. You have to rush towards, like, your mythic or whatever, which is still, like, you know, kind of a pretty important rush, but at the same time, it doesn't feel as, like, restricted. And you're going to have more item slots, which is the main thing. Don't do that with, like, Doran's Ring or Doran's Shield, though. Like, those aren't really useful for you. Ha! He flashed too late. That's so sad. Sun, just don't. I don't think we get this guy, but I'm just here to have fun, I guess, so I'm just try it out anyways. You have to rush your mythic, though. I mean, yeah, of course. You'll delay your mythic a little bit, but the power of like your buys on early backs is pretty relevant too. Like the game will probably be determined on my first, you know, 2 or 3 inventories, you know, maybe before I even get my mythic, the game's already basically been decided most of the time. Not necessarily, like games get thrown around a lot, don't get me wrong, but like to a decent degree. Oh, people get legendary first? I didn't even know that was a thing. Ha, he missed his smite on it, but I think I might just die here. No, I'm fine. Yeah, so it was actually level 6. I didn't expect him to be level 6 yet, to be honest. I was like... that was a little strange looking. I think he like casted it instantly and the guy got moved a little bit. He's been trying out rushing a legendary as opposed to just rushing a mythic. I mean, you definitely could. Because like if you think about it, dude, my shop is a total fucking mess. I don't know what anything is. If you think about it, like the mythics add stats to your legendaries. So like if there's a really efficient mythic that or a really efficient legendary that you want, then you can just get the stats off of it after you finish your mythic. That makes the mythic purchase actually more valuable. I could imagine it. Definitely has a place. Even though the mythic items are supposed to be what you rush, I suppose. Yeah, the mid might be moving. Yeah, there is. Use your E to detonate W stacks. What does that? What difference does that make? I don't see how that would be more or less efficient. It doesn't do anything. Oops. Probably should have held my R a little bit. This guy flashed, I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't it do more damage? No. How? I mean, yeah, it would do more damage because the E auto attack does more damage, but not for any other reason than that. It wouldn't actually increase your DPS or you know, overall damage or anything. Do you think E is like an AD amplifier or something? Because it's not. I didn't get my blast shield there, and I have no idea how. They have a Swain on their team? No, we have a Swain on our team. What the fuck? I was like, what? Why is Swain wasting his like 5-hour long cooldown to like do 100 damage to Dragon? That's so pointless. Does he think I need that? I look like Stevens with an afro. I don't think me and Stevens look very alike at all, actually. He's white though, that's true, he is white. I mean, I imagine if you're not exposed to white people that much, you might think that we look similar. I do need like a haircut. I don't have an afro, my hair just like, if it gets long enough, it starts doing like this big curls shit. Some people like it, but I would prefer just having a shorter haircut. Make me self-conscious about my hair. Curse you. Support income feels very bad now. Yeah, I heard some people complaining about support. I don't know anything, but I did hear some people complaining. I wish I had my ult sooner. I would have just ulted Poppy, but like I didn't. Kind of blows. That'd be funny if like Poppy was for some reason literally right there and it hit him. UFC fighter Chase Hooper. I've never heard that comparison before in my life. I'd have to look them up. I don't know what that is. I get the weirdest comparisons, I feel like. I mean, not to say that's a weird comparison or not. I don't know, because I don't know that person. But like, people always say I look like fucking... What's that actor of like... The guy who acted as Mark Zuckerberg for The Social Network. What was that guy? Like... Jesse Eisenberg? He's got like short little curls, and he doesn't look like me at all. He's way more pale. He has like an almost like... He has like freckles, doesn't he? He has like light brown complex. Like that doesn't look like me at all. Like the similarities and the like hair that is not perfectly straight and white. Those are like the similarities. Jesse Eisenberg, yeah. Michael Cera. I've heard that, but that's like even stupider. The dude who used to be on SNL, Andy Samberg, maybe. I don't know. I don't know SNL that well. Alex Moffat. I don't know that person. I might recognize them if I saw a picture. Dude, last game was such a win if we didn't overstay at bottom and then like fucking trolling at the red buff too. Like after that, I'm just like, this game's done. I also gave away Dragon that I probably shouldn't have because I was just confused as to where everyone was. I guess maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. I don't know. Because like I could have just gone for it, but I was just like, dude, I don't know where anyone is. I don't want to just go to Dragon where we have 0 vision and my bot lane's not there. Like randomly, we don't have prio mid. That just seems like total trash to me. Dude, I actually wrote like a fucking, so like I'm French, but I went to like I took like French public school in Canada because there's like French public school system, I guess, until I was like 13 or something, and then I switched to the English public school system because the French school is really far away from where I live, and I was starting to like have like really bad problems with sleep or whatever around that time. And but I still have to do like French class at the English public school where like there's French class until like I don't know grade 11 or something. And obviously I knew French, I spoke French without an accent and better than anybody including the teacher. I don't know the fuck going on here. My AD carry literally just disconnected from the game. That's pretty tragic. I wish I could get this guy, but I can't. It's unsafe. I could have gotten him. If I'm being totally honest, I probably could have gotten him, but my blue smite didn't quite come up in time. I would have had to like connect a Q onto him, and that's kind of risky, because like he might get like 2-3 quick autos or whatever with his W, his range form W or whatever. But at the same time, like I don't think that would have happened. When I queued away from him, it was kind of like overly defensive, and yeah, probably would have been fine. You had smite? No, I didn't. It came up like the exact moment the last power shot hit the Jace. Like my smite wasn't actually up yet. Yeah, and I have a shutdown. I probably shouldn't, you know, play with like my smite coming up the same millisecond he dies. Like, no, I might die for this, but maybe I can just barely get it. That's a pretty stupid idea. It might be a 1-for-1, I don't know. I mean, I was happy having gone out of there like with the Prowler's Claw and then flashing and then queuing away or whatever. That was pretty dope. In all honesty, the Jace Q should not have missed. He could have been more patient with it. If he was a better player, it would have just landed. No question about it. Oh, I think that all the time. I think everyone does. Like, has moments where it's just like, I have a big shutdown and I might just barely get something that might just even be like a 1-for-1 here. I guess I shouldn't go for this, but I will. I feel like that happens all the time, you know? And I almost, you know, was going to as well. But I feel like if he ulted, that would have been maybe decent, but whatever. Whoops. Yeah, it's like the Lee Q feeling. Whoops. What am I doing? I'm like misclicking all the place. I can't even play. Oh, wait. There's a free kill here. Oh, I'm so sad that my E on the Janna didn't finish him off, but that was pretty slick. And I kind of feel like I was supposed to just blow up the Janna and then go into Jin, but what I did worked too, so. Oh, the Amumu missed his Q on me like as he went in. But somehow they're not getting punished for it. I'm just gonna go get the dragon actually. Alright guys, good try I guess. Oh my god. What am I doing with that Q? I could land it on both. Not that it really matters, but just farming. It's really important to keep your farm up as jungle. If I sold my Dorans here, I'd be able to afford the complete stacks. Might be a good idea. Look, see, like, they got Eclipse on Jin, they got Eclipse on Jace, like... it's just sad. Like, it's like everyone just buys item on everyone, no one cares. It's pretty overpowered. It's not like super monstrously overpowered, but it's pretty overpowered. Probably a bit closer to that right before they, like, hotfix nerfed it. Yeah, Lopfinox has mod, but it's not really like a big deal or anything. Okay, hold on. Wait, that was supposed to be free. What are we running from? Never mind, we're not running for anymore. That sounds like I'm making some joke. No, it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's a lot to moderate most of the time. It's just like every now and then, like, I don't know, maybe someone like spamming or something, I might not notice it right away, or someone just being like super offensive, like just saying like really fucked up shit or something. Then like that's like the rare occasions where it's useful to have mod, but for the most part it's just kind of for fun. Back in the day I used to give mod to like literally everyone. Just everyone had mod in my stream. I had like 200 mods. There was like maybe like 3 or 4 like actual like active viewers that like if anyone came in and was being fucked up or something or spamming or whatever, like maybe it'd be useful, but everyone else is just kind of like mod status just for the sake of it. Yeah, well, it wasn't like a specific rank as much as it was just like people I know from solo queue, I guess. I had to like give it a specific rank mostly because there's people that were like asking really hard for it that I was just like, I mean, I don't know, like I guess I've seen you in games, but like at the same time, I don't know, you're not really high ranked or something. I think I said like masters or something, like I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this game. It feels like kind of slow right now. I'm just kind of farming. I've been just kind of farming. Holy shit. Look at that poor sad mummy. Yeah, I got a host just a bit ago from Chase after we played a game. Pretty unexpected, but it's cool. Maybe we should naturally go for this, I think. I should just be like sealing the jungle and shit. But we'll go for it anyways. I don't know, I haven't played that much to be honest. I don't have like the best feel of anything. And I kind of feel like most likely whether I win or lose is just going to be largely based on my performance and everything more than like picks and everything, especially if I'm like just playing random, like these preseason games are just a joke and like Everyone just feels like they're fucking around a lot of the time, and like I'm playing on like Smurfs and shit to make sure I get jungle and quicker Qs and stuff. Yeah. That's totally troll. I'm just like 60 seconds. That's not bad. I'm gonna go back anyways. Let me just use this here. But yeah, I'm kind of just fucking around at that point. Yeah, the dragon's gone because someone inted right before I was coming up, and I just went back. So my bad. I should have like backed way sooner. Like we shouldn't even have gone for the Jhin kill probably, but after we got the Jhin kill, I should have either like backed right away or I don't even know. Like I'd be healing. This is really awkward. Wow, I fucking suck. I'm just trolling. Nice, with my legendary speed, that's what I do with it. I'm so fucking troll. Yasuo wasn't even there, and there's nothing to fight over. We're just kind of chilling. The only thing that is advantageous for us there is it looks like Amumu's getting tunneled and they can't see me. And if they get tunneled too hard, and then I can just get onto like their two actually squishy free kill guys here. But I don't have vision of them because there's no ward in that bush because Chinmere forgot to ward it or something. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have a ward up because he's just been half the game not using them. I don't know how that's possible, but it is possible. I'm not sure. What is this? He's got a Sunfire Cave. What the fuck build is this? Deadman's played Sunfire. What the hell? Well, I inted pretty hard in his legendary, so it's pretty bad because my entire team kind of is a bunch of trolls. I could have played the Janna kill better as well. How does he keep getting kills with this like useless build? Actually, that's his first kill, but like he's winning top. Maybe it's because his like laner has been half the game out in the lane. Wow, whoops. Wow, whoops. What the fuck? That's so lame. I could have easily had that in Mumu. Oh my god, Swain didn't cast ulti. Oh, he got it anyways. I guess. I feel really stupid now. I gave another spree away. Another big spree away. Yeah, I don't really understand Chinmere's build. That doesn't sound good, like, period. Full tank Chinmere with, like, these items. Just doesn't sound very useful. In general. We're supposed to be playing around like Yasuo, but Yasuo's thrown because he's stupid and he's like splitting at weird times, and yeah, I don't know. It's my fault too. It's my fault completely. I don't know. I think we're gonna lose. They're like all AD and tanks and supports. We're all AD except for Swain, who's not AD. So, yeah. Damn, I could have held my auto on that a little bit and I would have had it. Okay, now that I've thrown away my spree twice, now is the time for us to team fight them, I think. I was supposed to die there. Okay, we did it. You have to be careful when you're hitting a Mumu and he's like in your low or whatever, because like every time you auto attack him, his E cooldown goes down by like 2 seconds or whatever. So like if you start just whacking him over and over and over, like, you know, like you would with trying to finish off tank or whatever, he just starts like Eing and then Eing and then Eing and then Eing, and then suddenly you just die because he's been spamming this ability that does like, you know, a couple hundred damage each time. So you definitely want to be careful about that. I should just buy a stopwatch, not chain vest. It's like more useful, honestly. Oh well. It feels like they have a decent amount of AD, so chain vests might be decent. This Yasuo, who's like excluding me, kind of like Archie to victory, is kind of an idiot. Although that's reasonable, but it sucks. He could be more of an idiot, so it's not that bad. Is it nighttime where you live? Yeah, it's 6 AM. I don't know what this Ashe is doing, but it's not good. This man's refusing to use his Zhonya's. No, he doesn't have it. It's stopwatching, he doesn't have it. I can't really go in there. Trinmer's not there. Yeah, I really don't want to fight that. I was just like being silly by even going there in the first place, and then I was just like, oh, there's Jace here. Maybe I can like smack him. And well, mostly I'm R'ing to get away from the enemy team, and like maybe I have a small moment where I can smack Jace around, but yeah, it didn't come to fruition. We can play around Soul maybe, but we have to win another team fight, that means. I'll have GA by then though, so that's good. Yeah, I know. Chinmere on a mad dash to split push and just destroy the enemy towers with his wacky Dead Man's Plate Sunfire cape tabby whatever build. I don't know what he's thinking, but please stop saying so monotone. Sorry, that's just how I sound. Sorry about that. I don't have a choice. I'd have to like get like vocal coaching or something, which I've thought about actually, but I don't know. I can sound more animated than this, but if I'm talking like a lot and I'm streaming and stuff, like it's kind of hard to like be animated that much. And in general, like I don't know. Kind of like with League of Legends and everything, I spend a lot of time being antisocial. My speech got a little bit less animated in general from that. Okay, Yasuo, what the hell are you doing? Oh, he's at top lane, of course. I'm like, damn, this is the most amazing setup for Yasuo. So sick. But he's just not actually there. It's okay, though. That was pretty silly. He got the top inhib, though, so that's cool. I guess it helps us get soul a lot. They use a lot of sums. How broken is the movement? He's just a full tank, and I can't. He has Janus shielding him on top of that as well. Like, I'm not supposed to just kick his ass, I don't think, but. I could buy one of these, but at the same time, like. It doesn't feel like I should. I don't know, I guess it does. On this buy, though, I'll just get one of these. I don't have my GA anymore, kind of sucks. They're gonna have top lane pressure a lot from... Ash doesn't realize, but she just cucked me out of level 18. 4 strength, 4 stamina, leather belt. Okay, I'm fucking trolling. Wow, my blast shield was like 0.1 when I queued him. That's so lame. I could have stalled the fight a little bit by like not hitting him for a sec so he can't E right away. And then just got my blast shield on my Q. But, nope. So lame. I even turned around to get my level 18 because I'm like, I can win this probably, but like with level 18 even more so. But, nope. Thornmail is just too OP, I guess. I don't know. 628 from Thornmail. I have the Omni Vamp, but not that much. From Ravenous Hunter. I wish Ash gave me my Raptor so I would be level 18. I wish I had like done a better job. I could have easily stolen the dragon. Like they didn't even smite it, I'm pretty sure. It's just how bad it was. And I could have just ulted over sooner or not let myself get by shit or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty silly. Pretty avoidable. They got all in hips though, so like my team's doing fine. It's my bad. I could have easily killed the Amumu. I just had to be a little bit slower about the fight. I just thought like, you know, with Ravenous Hunter and like being, you know, 2 levels or 3 levels above him or whatever, and like the same-ish health and like, you know, my blast shield and everything, like this is no problem. But damn, that the difference that the last Whisper would have made probably. I don't know actually, like, because like I have a lot of I'm getting a lot of like arm pen from like my mythic, I feel like. No, actually it's just 15. That's barely anything, honestly. What the hell? I'm like, there's 3 legendaries. That's so much lethality. Plus my black cleaver now. It's fucking nothing. This is my main now. It's not my main. Cleaver and W, yeah, I know. Like I shred his armor a lot, but not that the W really matters that much. It lasts like a second, so it doesn't really do anything actually. It's kind of a noob trap, like, ooh, pick by, shred their armor, and like it lasts like 1 millisecond. Like, okay, dude, I don't know what armor shred you're talking about. Maybe like armor shred for like your 1 ability that will land while the armor is shredded. That's about it. I don't know what's going on here, but Tremere forgot to ulti. We don't have Swain, and I can't really like. I'm waiting for like Yasuo to get there before I even look for stuff. If Trinmere ulted, we could have looked for stuff, I think. The Swain still wouldn't have been there for a little while, but like we should just be taking advantage of like the massive inhibitor discrepancy. Like if they're taking care of like 1 million mains right now, like it's pretty free to just take Baron. But Trinmere is like, let's go battle them, and I mean, could have worked too. Don't get me wrong. Chad, what is his main account? Super Space Metroid. Super Space Metroid. So I guess that's what I'm buying, because I'm forced to, because the other thing sucks. Oh, you know, I really should have bought another red pot on that back, because like this is probably the last battle of the game. And I do already have my last whisper, which is the main thing there. Oh yeah, my GA's back up now, which you can barely even see, but I do have it. But yeah, we should wait for people. That Yasuo is really bad if you could just wait before ulting a little bit. I don't know, I mean, he could wait a little bit, but also at the same time, like, to be fair, it's very true that my teammates weren't quite there, and even if he did wait like he's supposed to, the whole Mumu ulting me and everything so we can't kill a Jhin would still have happened. We should be taking control of their top side jungle right now. Like if someone comes to take this, for example, they just die. Should just die, but it might just be me dying because no one else is here with me. And they checked it, so they're not going for it. Always been too strong. I mean, I don't think Moon was that strong before. His weakness is like the pressure he can exert in the early game and everything, and his predictability. But the ulti buff is decent. Whoops, those ultis are doing a lot of damage, I gotta say. The Jhin ultis. My E's are doing a lot of damage as well. Oops. Okay, I killed him, I guess. My bad. If I had landed the Q on the Amumu, we would have just killed him without any issue. We're just fighting without Trimir even being there also. He just didn't even move. Just sat there hitting the inhibitor or something, I don't even know. Also, Yasuo wasted his ulti completely on the Janna who's already dead. Ashe is playing this fight like shit, but it doesn't really matter. The game's over, I think, so. This game was really hard, I gotta say. Like, my teammates just suck, I guess. I don't know. Can you just hit the fucking thing, man? What are you doing? You trolls for like half an hour with your fucking retarded build. Can you just hit the fucking Nexus?